Welcome back to beautiful Myrtle Beach for round 2 of the 2021 Myrtle Beach Open presented by Innova Champion Disc. I am sitting with your Disc Golf Pro Tour champion Nathan Queen. Round 2, a very different course.
Yeah, we're over here at Socastee Recreational Park now. In the woods, you see I've got a rain jacket on. We've got rain expected, and there's gusts up to 40 miles an hour here.
It was a little blustery at times. This is some really some Carolina golf here, Nathan.
Yeah, right close to the ocean, you know, right on the beach. You can see it over there to the right, and all that wind coming off the water. Plus, you've got all the trees.
Pines for days, sir.
Yeah, hole 1, 301 feet, and you've got a very tight gap to hit right away. A choice of to the left or the right of this tree in the middle, right by the tee pad, and then you kind of hope you get up there. There is a lane on the right and a lane on the left. But really, if you hit that first gap, you're pretty happy with your tee shot.
Welcome to round 2 of the Myrtle Beach Open. This is our lead card. Shooting a 9 under in round 1, Corey Ellis.
Like the man said, Corey Ellis stepping up. West Virginia's finest right now.
Oh, yeah, he has been on a tear as of recently. DGPT's for the season best putter, circle 1 and 2.
He's a strong putter, and he putts strong.
Throws strong as well. And he gets just to the right of that first tree. He hits the intended fairway, I'll say.
Wow.
And shoots straight on past it. Pretty tough to do.
That it is. Austin Hannum. This is almost a repeat of the last time we filmed this course, this league card.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out who the fourth was.
It was we traded Conrad for White here.
It was Conrad. All right, Austin got it right. That's who he chose. And Austin,
oh my God,
got the tee shot right as well. Absolutely parks it as clean as you can on hole 1.
Austin putting his M3 under the bucket. Casey White stepping up next out of Massachusetts. Casey's going to go with a Color Glow FD3.
He's got this a little inside, and it doesn't take much to miss. He's kicked a little right, but should have a chance to get up and down for his par.
Yeah. You going with that gator?
Yeah.
All right.
That beat-in gator. For those that may not have watched the first round, this is more like a rock, even though it is a gator.
It's like a rock that won't flip. It's a cool disc. Okay.
Threw it well, just a little bit low.
So Casey is off to the right. Gonna pitch in a little forehand, try to get into the green.
And navigates the trees pretty well from where he was at. Gets himself up inside the circle.
Not bad from where he was. Nathan, a little hyzer putt coming your way.
Yeah, those trees are about lined up center on it. I'm trying to float it up high and let it fade back.
It was a lengthy bid, too. Just a little strong. Corey, just a little strong on the drive. Now comes back for the birdie.
He's got a really strong tailwind coming in right here. Maybe a little bit right to left.
Inches low is Corey Ellis on his birdie bid. He will take a par on hole 1. Casey White looking for one of those right now.
You could see the wind just pushing that down immediately out of his hand. He put it up with a pretty good height.
And it got really, really blustery right now.
Yeah, so this is about straight headwind, I think, for Casey. And
Yeah.
you can see the disc move so fast off of the basket there. It just blew it away.
It looked like he was trying to plan for a little headwind lift there and just didn't get it. So this is now to save bogey. Yes, sir. Saves that. Not what he was looking for, but at least he made that putt. You've got a little tap-in par here.
Yeah, I got actually a little nervous on this one with how windy it was right here.
I don't blame you.
I made it in, though.
And Austin with the absolute drop-in birdie after Corey Ellis drops in the par.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and putt last after we've all taken pars and bogeys. Just drops in his birdie. Great way to start the round.
Now that sure is. Especially on a really windy hole and not have to putt at all. Such a luxury. On to hole 2, and we are throwing, or you guys are throwing into it just a ripping heady, right?
Just ridiculous amount of headwind right here. It felt like it was those 40-mile-an-hour gusts, but just sustained for a minute while we were standing here.
I was struggling to hold on my umbrella, as you might see. Might fly into frame here in a second.
But 249 feet, pretty much a stock righty hyzer minus the 40-mile-an-hour winds we've got.
A normal day, this is a really easy 2. But right now, playing a little more difficult. That's Austin Hannum. He is throwing an A2 overstable approach.
And went a bit too overstable there to combat that wind. And he's jumped way across hole 3's fairway over there on the left side.
Got an ESP zone coming from Corey Ellis.
This looks great.
Oh, my. All right. Our leaders looks like they're exchanging birdies in the first 2 holes. What are you flipping over here?
That was a Colt with the
wow, really?
Yeah. With the wind as high as it was, I didn't want to throw anything faster that could just grab it and do whatever with it.
That makes sense. Casey went with a tactic. There is Austin almost dunking it from range. Casey also from range. I want to say he's around 50 out, 56. Looks like a smart layup there.
Yeah, I was in a similar spot, and there's a lot of trees.
Are you taking a stab at that? Man, it looked good.
I was hoping that the wind was going to lift it up a little bit. Just not quite enough comeback on it, I think.
That's a great line, though. That's Corey Ellis. Solo bird. There's the foreshadowed umbrella. I promise you it's windy out there.
It's a little chilly, too. I think it's still in the 40s at this point.
I went to Walmart and grabbed a jacket the night before, man. It was not what I was expecting for South Carolina. Although I will take this over very hot. I'll tell you that.
And Corey with pretty much a tap in to get the lone birdie on what would seem an easy hole.
Yeah. Kind of annoying to leave that one out there. On to hole 3. This one, not an easy get.
No, much tighter, 294 feet. You really want your disc to travel straight for about 250 feet before you get it to turn slightly right and drift into this pine straw green here. Best for a forehand. You can put a little flex on it rather than going straight if you're more comfortable with it, but that brings, if you push too straight, you'll catch a tree and not make that corner.
Not a bad lefty hole.
Yeah, actually sets up pretty well.
Corey Ellis, he is going with a Glow Sparkle Raptor. Overstable fairway.
And again, you see that disc drifting off to the left immediately.
Yeah.
That's the wind coming in here off of the road. It's kind of a head right to left.
Austin Hannum with an FX2.
Gets it up nice and high.
Wow.
Keeps on moving. He's got another tap in.
That is tough to do out here. There are so many trees to miss. What are you ripping on, Nathan?
I've got a Star Gator that's a real gator. But again,
the wind is just drifting in over there.
Yeah, I threw that how I wanted to, and it just kept going left.
Out of your hand, I thought you had it. Casey White. Color Glow FD3. He's going inside.
Yeah, he was correcting on what myself and Corey did, I think, and just overcorrected a little bit there.
That makes a ton of sense.
Got it too inside.
Corey, and talk about a strong putter. This dude's putting range is ridiculous.
About 140 probably.
Uh-huh. He just wants a layup there, but under the bucket, and well done by Corey. Casey White from 86. Tough Anheuser angle coming up for him. Good bid. And You were 66, and this looks anything but clean, Nathan.
This was super awkward. Either way I stretched out, there was too much stuff in the way, so I had to do this little small in between, kind of hit my hand on a tree on the way through. It worked out, though.
Casey White to save the par. Casey making good there. And Austin Hannum. Great start.
Yeah, trying to go 2 for 3. Taps it in.
And those 2 birdies just so close. Hasn't had to warm up the putter yet.
Me either.
Drew, huh?
Had a few tap-in pars.
There's Corey tapping in his par. This man getting a stroke on the card, Austin Hannum. Gonna take a quick break. Back in just a few.
When I walk up to the tee, I have these game plans. I think I'm gonna land in these same areas every single time, but you never know. Having the Bushnell rangefinder, no matter where I land, gives me that extra level of confidence.
I'm Garrett Girthy. People know me as Double G. I've been making Double G craft jerky since I was 16 years old.
Whether I'm at home or on the road, Double G craft jerky is the snack that I go for.
I've actually found myself eating Double G craft jerky on my long drives to the next tournament.
We all know Double G's got a big arm, but he's also got a big heart. Every bag of Double G jerky that you buy supports children's disc golf and goes to a great cause.
You can find Double G craft jerky at doublegjerky.com.
Back to the action in Myrtle Beach. We are looking at hole 4, kind of like a longer hole 3. I don't know.
Yeah, it's much straighter. It doesn't really fade off at the end of the hole, but it's very tight. 459 feet, and it's kind of an easy par 4 as long as you don't get too aggressive. You can get aggressive and hit the line to get the eagle, but getting aggressive can also kick you way into the woods and not give you a shot to get the easy birdie.
That's really well put, sir. I like that. Austin Hannum has the box. He is ripping on a D2.
And he gets that turned over too much to the right. And you don't really see it on here, but he keeps moving and then gets a kick back into the fairways.
Yeah.
He's close to circle 2 up there on the left side.
Pretty wild. We got a Lux Instinct coming from... Oh, that's not Casey White. That is Corey Ellis. Corey Ellis is throwing a first-run Undertaker.
Yeah, and he gets it a little inside as well. Doesn't kick into the woods, though, so... Well, you see a lot of trees over there, but doesn't kick into the thick part of the woods. And he'll have a chance to get up and down possibly, but it'll still be a little tough.
You going Wraith here?
I am going Wraith, going aggressive, trying to get the 2 since I've been parring along.
Oh, just missed it, man.
And I was so close. Now I am very, very far away.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is true. This is the Instinct from Casey. And this is the line.
Yeah, he hit that line well. Gets a good skip through those middle trees. He'll have a look for an eagle now.
50-footer, somewhere around there. You were looking at Corey Ellis throwing his second right now.
Now he is 119 feet away from the pin, but all of these trees, you can see he hits fairly early, but still navigates a little down the fairway. Hopefully he'll be able to get up and down for a par from there.
And you were maybe a couple feet in front of and left of where Corey just threw his shot from. And this worked out really well. You're not going to see it kind of finish just over your caddy's shoulder.
Yeah, I liked it. I was happy with that for sure. It kept moving forward.
A lot of progress, which is key. Corey Ellis, we're now looking at his third. He's got this little putter window, and he hits that very nicely. That'll work for a 4. Austin Hannum, 92-foot bid for eagle.
Floats it up there nicely for a tap-in birdie.
Yeah. Take that instead. This is your look at a birdie from 69.
Yeah, I actually had a clean lane over here. I usually go more of a throw from that distance or a spin putt type thing when I'm trying to make it. It was a little windy, though.
This man hunting eagle, Casey White. Right on the number. Ah, such a good bid.
Yeah, great bid. He'll get a birdie. I doubt he's too disappointed with that, but an eagle would have been real nice for the scorecard.
That would have been fun. That was a Corey Ellis par. That is a birdie for Casey White, a birdie for Austin Hannum.
I'm nice and gray down there, just like my middle name.
Is that your middle name? Nathan Gray Queen. Casey White booming it down that fairway beautifully. Bet he feels home in all these trees coming from Massachusetts. Some wooded courses.
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
Some gems too, man. All right, hole 5. What's our play, Nathan?
Hole 3 here, actually.
No, hole 5.
Oh, yeah.
Par
3. All right. 349 feet. Another pretty tough angle. It's a blind basket you can't really see. Miss this tree on the right just by a little bit. And then hopefully you can filter through these trees on the green to get up to the basket.
Can you get a lefty backhand all the way there?
I can. I've done it before.
Wow.
But it's very hard.
That's a shape, man. That is a shape.
It's a pretty tough, even for the righty. It's not necessarily just a hyzer. It's more of a hyzer stand-up.
Exactly.
And Austin going with a low play to try to get that anti-skip. And he does so, but catches that first tree into the green. He'll be close to the edge of circle 2 there.
Casey White.
And he pulls his a little wide. But does not matter. He does filter through those trees and is up there on the green for a birdie look.
I've got a glow buzz coming from Corey.
So good.
It's that stand-up hyzer you're talking about.
Yeah.
The buzz is like the perfect type of disc for that, right?
It is. At 349 feet, most people are not going to do that.
That's very true. Most people are not.
But
Like Corey Ellis
is able to do so very well. I threw a TL3. It was a little wide.
A little higher, I think. I could see you again there, man. Yeah.
I think so.
Austin Hannum, long bid for 2.
Floats it up nicely.
He's scaring him with those long bids.
Yeah, he's right on line. I've got another hyzer somewhat look right here. Seems to be the third already.
I think so. Casey White for birdie. Just low and left, and unfortunately kicks off the tray.
Just a little bit soft.
Corey coming back for a stroke on the card, and he gets it.
Solid.
Shaves Austin's lead to 1. Those two have been duking it out all around early. Both came in tied at 9 down. Are they? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Austin got hole 1. Casey coming back. He does save par. At least those putts are dropping. And Austin with a drop-in par as well, not as well, but a drop-in par.
And Corey, I doubt there were many 2s on this hole today.
No. His form is so unique, and like he just has that like 2-step run up and just rips, man.
He's got those long arms and a great build for disc golf.
He's got the perfect levers. Hole 6, what's our pro play?
243 feet. If you thought the last gap was tough to hit, now you've got this one, which I believe is tougher for a righty or a lefty. Just a small flex, I'd say, for a right-handed backhand. If you can throw a putter, an overstable putter with a lot of speed and snap on it, that'll be the best play to let it just slightly fade back at the end. But very tough line to hit. Basically, you want to get a 3 on this one.
Corey Ellis has a glow buzz.
And he just slightly pulls it off to the right and gets a big kick over to the left. He's got lots of trees to deal with from him to the basket.
Austin Hannum.
And Austin only inches away
Oh, man.
from hitting the line, gets a kick over to the right side. He also has lots of trees to deal with.
Casey White with an exo method.
Way early.
Oh, no. God, these kicks are just so nasty out here. Natural OB for days at Socastee.
I've got a really flippy Star Colt. I let go of that a little late.
Oh.
And I'm going to get one of those kicks also. Lots of trees.
Scramble mode activated for most of the card here. Casey White.
All of the card.
I think it is. Casey White goes over the top. You're going to see it flash across the fairway, and he's playing a little Army golf. He's now on the other side of the fairway. Corey Ellis, 153. He's going to go forehand roller with his zone. Look at this shot, man.
He's got so much touch with those little forehand rollers. If he lays it down where he wants to, it's just going to keep going. I've watched it quite a few times, and it's very neat.
That was real cool. Austin Hannum's going to try and bust out a forehand cut roller. So the idea that it's not going to flip over on him. Just cut the entire way. And it almost does, but flips in the end when he doesn't want it to. It's going to make for a very tough par. You are 136 to the pin.
And I'm going Halo Wraith.
Never a good sign. This is smart right here.
Yeah, you saw me throw almost completely left of the basket there.
Yeah.
Just trying to get that Wraith to skip up and around. I did get a little bit of a skip before it caught that tree, but I got up there pretty well.
Hannum to save par. And he left that one just a little bit short. Corey Ellis from 34, also trying to save par.
And jams it.
That was smashed.
Showing you why, number one putter.
That's a heck of a stat to have, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You are just a couple feet closer. Nathan, great make, man.
All right, keeping it gray. That one was pretty good. That was the toughest par so far, so that was my favorite one.
That was a good one. That was a great putt, man. Austin Hannum, this will be a bogey comebacker for him. So losing a stroke to Ellis. It looks like we'll have a tie again.
Yeah, there were only 4 birdies on this hole.
Really?
On this 243-foot
a
hole.
shorty. Wow. Casey White. And as a bogey for Casey as well. It's a shorty, but it is a toughie. Those deep knee bends paying off, Nathan.
Yeah, I like how solid that one hits.
That
Right,
was
dead center.
That was perfect, man. Striping that thing. Quick break. Back in a few.
You've seen them in the hands of professionals, helping them compete at the highest level. Whale Sacks is a female-owned small business, handmade in the USA. We are dedicated to outstanding grip for all disc golfers.
We are looking at hole 7. Got a par 4. It's a pretty short par 4, but anything out here, it's technical.
Yeah, you've got the tree with the little metal tag you can see on it. You want to play just inside of, ideally. There is some room on the outside, but it brings that left wood line into play, which is very thick. You can land about right here to have your fairly easy upshot into the green. There's an aggressive roller play, and there's also an aggressive righty backhand flex shot that could get you up here. But you've got to get pretty sneaky through that second part because you can't really see it from the tee.
Good call. Ellis on the box. Is he going zone?
I think this is a little faster than a zone.
No, that's it. That's
That
an
is a
it's
zone.
ESP zone from Corey.
And he does it perfectly.
Look at that.
He gets just past that spot that I was talking about for your easy upshot, so he'll be up there inside of 150 or so.
Is this your Colt again?
No, I'm throwing Thunderbird here.
Okay, that makes more sense. Not a bad spot.
No, not terrible. It's not necessarily where I've been before, but it's over there on the right side for a look.
This is a Katrina Allen F7 coming from Austin Hannum and busted out a nice roller. You'll see it where it finishes right there.
Yeah, he caught a late tree there. I thought he was going to get up into circle 1.
I thought he had it
possibly with that
too.
one.
A Lone Howl PD coming from Casey White.
And just a little bit turned over too much, but he's not in a bad spot either.
Yeah.
Being a short par 4.
Anytime you got a clean alley to the bucket at Socastee, you are happy.
Oh, and not what he was looking for there. He didn't get the snap or the turnover that he was wanting, and he hyzers out. He'll have a circle 2 look, but when you're clean to the basket, you want to do a little better than that.
What was this, Nathan?
This was my star Colt.
Oh, okay.
Getting it back up there.
I was one shot early.
Looks like I finally have a chance for a birdie on hole 7.
Yeah, there you go, man. Getting off the schneid. That was a beautiful look at Annie. Oh, Corey hitting a gap I don't think he planned for.
No, it looks like he got a little bit too much on that. He actually drifts outside of the circle. A little bit of grip lock and too much power there. Luckily, he's a great putter.
Yep. And he's got a clean look. Hannum, his second.
Touched it on up there. Great touch on that one. He'll be dropping in his birdie.
Man, I thought I had a chance for a second. It was online. Casey White. Long putt for birdie, 46-footer.
This would be a great momentum putt to capitalize after not a great upshot.
His putt has been so close today. Can he find one? Off the chains again.
Keeps it just so close.
Corey Ellis now comes back for birdie.
Do you expect anything different?
You don't. When you're watching him putt, you don't. It's a strong putter. Casey White makes good on the par. Austin Hannum, this is a birdie for him. And your upshot was nice. You haven't even touched it yet.
Yep, Austin tapping in his birdie. I'll do the same.
There we go. On the board. Mini fist pump.
Let's watch him again.
Highlight here, this man, Corey Ellis.
He's a good one to watch. If you can mimic him, you might just be the best putter on tour.
Well put, sir. Well put. On to hole 8. What's the pro play on this one?
340 feet. Ideally, you'd like to go fairway driver that's slightly overstable. We'll get you that straight flight and then just maybe 2 or 3 skips to the left to get up to the basket. There is a straight gap for a left-handed backhand or a right-handed forehand, but it brings these late trees on the left side into play more. So ideally righty backhand. Even mid-range for, if you've got Corey's power.
I like how you turn into a right-handed person for commentary to adjust for the rest of us. It's very nice.
I've seen enough. I think I usually understand what to do.
For sure. That's good stuff. Corey Ellis on the box. Let's see what he's got. He is going with a Glow Buzz.
Oh, and he's pulled that a little late. Great second kick to get him pretty much back in the fairway.
Yeah.
I'm going with a Star Mako 3 here on that straight gap on the left side.
Go.
And I needed just a little bit more hyzer on that.
Yep.
Looks like my shoulder might have came around a little early.
Hannum. M1 out of him.
And just about what you want. He didn't quite get that finish off to the left, but he got up there inside the circle, and I think he'll have a clean putt.
Casey White with an FD3. Very Firebird-like disc.
Yeah, this is that straight, low shot. Skips right up there.
Beautifully done by Casey White.
That's how you want to draw it up.
Corey Ellis, 157. Kind of a tricky little into the basket for Corey.
Yeah, he's got to reach out to the left so that he can throw off to the right.
He's got a chance to save par.
And yeah, he gets inside the circle, which is all he really needs. Oh, shout out Russell Queen. That's my dad in the background.
Was he back there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Watch me toss up for yet another par.
Corey Ellis wouldn't mind a par right now. That's Corey Ellis doing Corey Ellis things.
Yeah, great par save.
If you see your dad again, you got to point him out for us. Hannum for birdie and a stroke lead. That's one Austin wants back.
Yeah, absolutely. Just pulls it a little off to the right. Any of those circle one putts, you always want them back.
Casey White, a great birdie. Getting a stroke on the card there. Another gray spot on your scorecard there. And Austin Hannum, same deal. Is your dad out there for the Pro Tour Championships?
He wasn't out there for that. He likes to think he's a little bit of bad luck when he's out there sometimes. So I'm happy to see him come out this week and break his streak.
Awesome. There's that Casey White birdie. What a drive, my friend. Well done. That's going to lead us into hole 9, and it's a funny one.
Yeah, hole 9's got a couple extra turns in it, it seems like. 258 feet. If you've got a very well-touched, overstable mid-range, that is going to be the best play on this hole. Once you go faster, it's just hard. It's harder to not get a kick is the best way, I think, to put it. Just an upside-down S, draw it the best you can.
Yeah, the idea is throwing something very overstable, very slow, so it pans quickly. So Casey is going tilt. He's got this too high for a tilt. And it comes up short left. Corey is going to go with the Z Raptor, so an overstable fairway. You guys look like you're throwing rollers.
Yeah, that's kind of the play. And he turns it over enough, but a little bit too much. He'll be pitching up for a par unless he makes that putt.
So are you even trying to get to the basket here?
No, this is just a flippy Mako 3. I meant to throw it a little lower so it might skip straight, but that's all I'm really looking for right there.
Just make the first corner. Yeah. Hannum, he's going D2.
And gets up there and a good kick back to the middle. He has a clean look for a birdie.
Might have a stroke lead after this hole concludes. Corey Ellis from 133. Look at that. From 133, misses by a foot.
Jump putts it up there.
Casey White. That's a beautiful approach from Casey. And another hyzer putt for Nathan Queen from 74.
About 4 or 5 on the front 9.
I think so.
Just toss it on up there.
And Austin Hannum, stroke on the card right here. Oh, dead center.
Craig 2 there to finish the front 9 from Austin. Tough hole to get.
Yeah, it is. Such a weird shape. You just don't throw that often. You know, you're not going out in the field and practicing that shot.
For sure. We'll give a quick shout out here to PD Bicycle Company here in Myrtle Beach. If you want to get a few tight lines in, you can get you a bike. They helping me out after I put all the miles on mine this year. So
nice,
go check them out.
Cool. Here.
Austin with the super clean, dead center putt. Doesn't even watch it go in. Pulling an MJ. I like it.
Gotta love it. There are your scores after the front 9.
I got a birdie.
You made it happen. We'll catch you guys in the back end. Hopefully a bunch more of those for you, my friend.
We'll see you guys there.